This AB from Detroit.
Shit, AB?
Yeah.
Oh, AB.
Ahmed.
Hey, okay, Ahmed. I thought it was AB himself calling in. So
بعدين ما خلصتش معك مع المليون pound for pound. Let me tell you who pound for pound. You already know.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I knocked you out last show. It wasn't even a debate, but
No,
go
you
ahead.
didn't, bro. Listen,
So let's hold on. Let me
finish what I was saying last time.
Well, you can't just say let me finish what I said last time. Inform the
you
public
said
on your thought. Inform
Danny Jacobs beat Triple G, right? You said Danny Jacobs beat Triple G, right?
Yeah.
What about Canelo? He didn't beat Danny Jacobs easy.
He beat both. He beat Canelo and I'm sorry. He beat Daniel Jacob and Triple G.
Who beat Danny Jacobs Triple G?
Canelo,
yeah, Canelo, yeah. But did Canelo beat Danny Jacobs clearly?
Yeah, he 8 rounds to 4, I believe.
Okay. What about Triple G? Did he beat Danny Jacobs? He didn't drop him.
In my opinion,
he didn't drop him. Go ahead.
In my opinion, I had Daniel Jacob winning. Yes.
Okay, but did Triple G drop him in the second round and have him running the whole fight?
Okay, so what's the point you're trying to make? I mean, like, I don't understand your argument.
I'm trying to say, you're gonna say Terence Crawford's number one when all he beat was Jeff Horn, and you said Victor Postal, which he didn't have one credible win except Lucas Matisse. When Canelo beat Danny Jacobs clearly, he beat Kovalev, knocked his ass out.
And Kovalev, what kind of version of Kovalev? They almost got knocked out by Andre Yard and was one punch removed from retirement, according to his cornerman.
Oh, what about Jeff Horn? Who the hell did Jeff Horn beat?
And Jeff Horn gave Pacquiao a fight. I had Pacquiao winning, but he gave Pacquiao a fight.
Did you ever hear from
Did you
ever hear from Jeff Horn again?
Did you see? Because it's how Crawford beat him. He washed him.
Aaron Rodgers from the quarterback from the Packers came out and even said, "Yo, man, that's a robbery."
Okay, so go ahead, support your points. Your claim, and I'm gonna go ahead and respond to you. So make your points so I can respond to you.
Okay, I already made 2 points for you.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna respond to everything, but go ahead and say all your opponents.
Victor Postal didn't beat nobody except Matisse. A washed up ass Matisse. Okay. Victor Postal ain't nobody. Who did Crawford beat? Who did he beat? Hank Lundy, Thomas Delorme, small ass Gamboa.
Okay. So
when you
you're trying to discredit, I see you trying to stay discrediting Crawford, but one thing for sure, Crawford ain't ducking anybody. That's first of all.
I didn't say he's ducking, but he's on the wrong side of the fence.
Okay, I don't care about no wrong side or whatever. He ain't ducking nobody. On the other hand, Canelo is avoiding fighters. Another thing, Crawford never took steroids. Canelo Alvarez definitely cheated in the past. So let's move on. Crawford is always dominant. He dominated everybody. He never had a close fight. On the other hand, nobody. Of course he's going to dominate the people he's fighting. Canelo. Let him fight Sean Porter and dominate Sean Porter. Let him dominate Sean Porter. He calling out Errol Spence. Trust me, he ain't Canelo who's avoiding Charlo and Andrade. Let me keep going because Canelo is avoiding both Andrade and Charlo. So when he's not even pound for pound number one in his division, how can you say he pound for pound number one? See, Crawford.
Do you think Canelo will fight him eventually?
Listen. Crawford moved up to welterweight, and as soon as he moved up, he wants Errol Spence, the number one welterweight in the world. You think Canelo would do that? Canelo, he been avoiding Andrade and Charlo for 5 years. I mean, call Canelo Alvarez the excuse champion because he don't do nothing but make excuses, and you stay making excuses for him why he ain't fought him yet. Respond to this question: who did Canelo Alvarez beat? Since you're talking about his great resume, who did he beat for his first title?
For his first title, he beat nobody for the WBC 154.
Who?
He beat Matthew Hatton's brother or some shit.
Okay, and Matthew Hatton's brother was fighting at 147. Yeah. So he dragged him to 154 and fought him. You think
Crawford? Who did Crawford beat? Who did Crawford beat for 135?
Ricky Byrne. He went to his hometown.
Nobody.
He went. Listen. He went to his hometown. Something Canelo won't do, and he fought him in the UK and beat him. You think
because he don't got no fan base?
Listen. He sell out in the. See, now you're making excuses because the fight right after that.
Nobody knew who Crawford was 2013. Nobody knew who Crawford was.
Listen, Crawford right after that he fought Gamboa as his first title defense. You think hold on. You think Canelo Alvarez, the same guy Mikey Garcia was avoiding at the time. So Crawford fought the dangerous Gamboa. Hey man, stop cutting me off because look, you gotta go if you keep cutting me off. I'll let you talk. You don't let me talk.
My bad.
So,
go ahead, my baby. Go ahead.
Crawford fought Gamboa for his first title defense in his own hometown, sold out 12,000 tickets. And you talking about, oh, he don't got no fan base. Yes, he do. See, now you sound like you hate Crawford personally. Because Canelo Alvarez, when he fought Kovalev and ducked Charlo, he only sold 10,000 tickets. So it's okay for Canelo Alvarez to sell 10,000 tickets, but Crawford fights Gamboa, sells 12,000 tickets. Oh, but he don't got no fan base. Yes, he do. You just, like I said, that's what they always try to do is deflect. Canelo Alvarez always avoided the best. He fought Trout. He nearly lost that fight. He fought Lara. He lost that fight, in my humble opinion, 8-4. And he lost the Lara fight clearly. And he didn't give him a rematch either. He lost to Floyd Mayweather. The only good win he has is against Daniel Jacob and Gennady Golovkin rematch. But like I said, even the Gennady Golovkin win looked bad because he failed. Remember when he took contaminated meat? He blamed it on the contaminated meat when he fought Gennady Golovkin. Like I said, this guy don't fight the best. When he according to Canelo Alvarez, he said that he wants to fight and be undisputed, the first undisputed middleweight champion from Mexico City. And what happened to them plans when Andrade became the champion and Charlo became his mandatory? What happened to them plans? He chose to fight Kovalev, the washed-up fighter, instead. So if you're not the best in your division, how can you be the best pound-for-pound number one? See, Crawford, when he fought at 135, he was the number one 135 pounder. When he moved up to 140, he unified the division. When he moved up to 147, he's calling out the best. He wants to fight Keith Thurman. He wants to fight Danny Garcia. He wants to fight Errol Spence, the best guy in the division. He didn't say, oh, well, I just moved up to the division. I'm gonna avoid the best. Canelo Alvarez avoided Benavidez, avoided the best 175 pounders, and picks the weakest link every single time. As soon as Billy Joe Saunders looked horrible, he wants to fight him when he looked horrible fighting a nobody. So how did Billy Joe Saunders earn a title when he just fought on a YouTube undercard and nearly lost that fight? So what I'm saying to you, what's your excuse for Canelo not fighting the best? How can you crown him as the best when he's not fighting the best in his division, at any division? From 175, he ain't fought Caleb Plant nor Benavidez. He fought Rocky Fielding. And explain to me why he ain't fought neither one of them guys, Caleb or Benavidez. And Benavidez is Hispanic, keep in mind. He said, oh, well, I don't want to fight my people. But he fought Lopez, 140 pounder. Look at his great resume. He fought Lopez, who moved up from 140 to 154. He fought Amir Khan, moving up in a division, fighting at a catchweight at 155. He fought Chavez at a catchweight at 164. He fought Rocky Fielding at 164. So my question to you, why it been 5 years he been avoiding Andrade and Charlo? When is he gonna grow cojones to face the real champions, the best champions in his in his division or around his division?
Okay, first of all, let me say you said I'm hating on Crawford. I'm just saying.
No. Respond to my question. You don't have to clarify. You don't have to clarify. It's okay. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I just brought up a lot of facts. Everything I said was a fact. It was in my opinion. So respond to the question. It's been 5 years. Charlo and Andrade. Why not fighting Charlo and them? Yeah, Andrade and Charlo.
I think, to be honest,
and he ain't fought them yet.
I think, to be honest, listen. I think the fight contract he got with the Zone, 11 fights. He got like 8 left. He's going to be forced to fight Andrade, no doubt. That's what I think. He's going to be forced to fight Andrade as long as Andrade keeps winning.
It's been 5 years, bro. It's been 5 years. Come on, now I said.
Okay, that was at 154. As they've been 5 years at 160, they haven't been on the same network. Right now, they are
on the same network, and they fought on HBO. They both fought on HBO,
okay,
and they both fought on the zone. Hold on. That's like I said. I gotta check you. I gotta check you with the false information.
You said your question.
You said they didn't fight on the network. They didn't fight on the same network. Yes, they did. They fought on HBO, and now they fight on the zone. So they've been on the same networks. And Andre and Charlo been fighting at 154 and 160.
At 154.
And 160.
Canelo probably did duck him at 150.
And 160. Okay, right now, he's ducking him.
He's going to fight him now at 160. He's on the zone with him. You think Eddie Hearn's going to let that shit slide and let him not fight Andrade and have a unification with somebody?
He got no control. He don't got no control over what Canelo does. Canelo is not forced to fight anybody on the zone.
Okay,
he can do whatever he want to do. He's his own boss, right? But he don't got the cojones to fight the best. So answer the question, because you've taken a long time and you ain't justified why he ain't fought the best yet.
I'm answering your question. Let me answer your question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think he's gonna fight Charlo. What's his name? Andrade. He's gonna have to fight Andrade because they're on the same team. Another one, you said Charlo. I think he's gonna have to fight Charlo because Bernard Hopkins, his own co-promoter, is promoting that fight and saying, "Yo, he gotta fight him. That's the fight to be made." Blah blah blah. And another thing, Canelo. We all know you can't question Canelo's heart. You can't question that Canelo's a dog. Canelo is a dog, bro. So Canelo, he ain't gonna go out and retire without fighting these guys that are the same age as him and just ruin his legacy by not fighting Andrade and Charlo. Because it's true, if you don't fight Charlo at least...
Man, it's been 5 years. He haven't negotiated. Like, you keep saying that's making up excuses. You said things that Canelo haven't even mentioned. That's what I mean by excuses.
But he's not fighting.
Canelo never said anything.
Challenges.
Listen, Canelo never said or claimed anything you mentioned right now. Canelo never negotiated with Andrade. And you claim all that, but he never negotiated with Andrade. But he was only one belt removed from achieving his dream. So if you're not even the best at your division, if you don't have the cojones to challenge the best in your division, how you going to be pound for pound #1? My brother, like I said, you got knocked out on split decision again. Ask your last question before I let you go.
You ain't let me talk.
Okay, go ahead. Ask your last or make your last point because I got to go.
Let me tell you, Aki. Okay, look. Canelo beat Miguel Cotto. He beat Chavez Jr. He beat Golovkin. He fought Golovkin twice. He beat Danny Jacobs. He knocked out Kovalev. And now you're going to say Crawford beat Postal and he beat, what's his name? Jeff Horn. That's why he's #1. And because
I got a call from the United Kingdom coming, man. Oh, man, I missed it. So it's all right. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, call me again. The man from the UK. Like I said, appreciate you, AKHi. You got knocked out again on split decision. Congratulations. Anybody can get it. You know what I'm saying?
But you could call me the can.
Like I said, you know, he making up his own thoughts and his own excuses of why Canelo ain't fought Andrade and Charlo, and he been avoiding them for 6 years. Jermall, and Andrade. That's a fact. He talked about and he made up dusty excuses that I gotta brush off and wipe off before talking about him that Canelo ain't even bringing up. Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy, the WBC, Chavez, all the Hispanic legends from the Mosley, from Morales to Barrera, they all said they want to see the fight. And Canelo ain't fought them yet. He stayed cherry picking, picking the weakest link in every single division. Come on, man. We know what time it is. What's understood don't got to be explained. When it's time to pull up, they a no-show, just like their favorite fighter. But you already know what time it is with Charlo. You know, Lions Only, the Lions Den, the Boxing Den, the Boxing Brotherhood on split decision. Anybody can get it. Call me the Can Man. AB. He changed his name to Twin. I'm going to change my name to Can Man because anybody can get it. So, like I always tell all these decafs, in the comment section, they could call in and try to debunk what I'm saying, but you can't debunk the truth. You can't go against facts. So what they do in the chat, what they do in the comment section, please tell me why you always make me some damn money. That's what they do. So all I'm saying is, all the people that's calling in that I'm knocking out, all the people that don't have the cojones, the decafs that don't even have the cojones to challenge AKHi on his own show, on his own platform, they stay eating contaminated meat. Call in so I can knock you out because I literally lose brain cells debating with y'all decafs because it's so easy to debunk what y'all be saying. I could knock you out with a jab, right hand, hook, uppercut, Right hook. Too easy. Like I said, quit ducking. Call in. Y'all decafs.
You don't know shit.
All of y'all decafs.
About boxing. You better not duck me, son.
Stop ducking me.
You better not duck me, son.
Like I always tell y'all, like I always tell these decafs, they want no smoke. They want zero confrontation. And they want to talk about, oh, well, that channel said this. That channel said that. This decaf wizard said this. Listen, I told y'all every single time anybody can get out on split decision. I don't know these bums. I don't know who they are. And I don't know who they lost to. But they don't have the cojones to challenge AKHi.